it's Joyce, and today I am back with a November collective haul. So some of the items that I'm going to show in today's video are from Black Friday, others are from Cyber Monday, and then all the rest are just my regular November purchases. I hope you guys like this, but before I start, I want to say that I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and I know I ate a whole bunch of food, and it's really difficult to stay fit during this time of year, especially with holiday parties coming up and just being around my family. I feel like they always try to like shove food down my mouth. So in order to stay fit, I did find a YouTube channel called BeFit, and basically what they do is they try to do like a 30-day workout system to really tone and like lift your butt, and I think that's pretty cool. And I do get 17 magazine, and I know that they have the workout sections, but it's just so difficult to go off of them because they're like printed words and not an actual person doing them. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert a clip of BeFit here for you guys to watch, and if you guys like them, go ahead and subscribe.
This is the exercise specifically that targets that little area that's between your glutes and where your hamstring matrix connects back there. That part that just never seems to get tight. This exercise will do.
Okay, so now on to the haul. First, I'm going to start out with beauty items since I did get quite a few, and I hope you guys like them. So, very first things that I got are two boxes here of false eyelashes, and these are from Amazon. I'll link the seller and all the information in the description below. And I'm not working for them or anything. I found these completely on my own, and I do wear false eyelashes just about every single day. I know that kind of sounds crazy, but I don't really have a lot of eyelashes, and because I've been doing this for so long now, it kind of comes second nature to me just because it's so easy and I don't really find it difficult. So these are the ones that I get, and they're really, really natural. There's 10 in this box, and really it's more like 20 because I cut them in half just because I like just wearing them on the outer parts of my eyes. So these are $1.99 a box. Definitely a steal because usually that's how much one pair of eyelashes cost. Next thing that I have to show you is the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask, and I've heard a lot about this on YouTube, and it's definitely living up to its hype. I think this was around $35, but it's definitely worth it, especially since I have really damaged and color treated hair. This is kind of like a godsend. So the next things I have to show you are from Sephora. The very first thing I have is the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow SPF 25. So I think that this is a decent foundation. I've heard a lot about it on YouTube, and I didn't know if I was gonna like it. I do like it. It's very, very wet and super like liquidy, which I thought I would prefer, but it's almost too liquidy for me, so I'm not completely sure about it yet. I'll do a full review once I find out, and I'm wearing it on my face today. I do have to say that the color is really, really yellowy, which is not something I'm a fan of. And I think that this is like $32. The next thing that I have from Sephora is this Fresh Sugar Perfection, and it's supposed to be a mini Sugar Passion and then a tinted lip treatment, and I believe that this is $28, which is a little bit expensive, but at my local Sephora, I actually got this on Black Friday. The manufacturer actually messed up, and the lady at Sephora told me this, that instead of giving you like a mini sugar in the color Passion, it gave a full-size one, so it really made this totally worth it. And I think that this is a really cute gift to give to someone. So here's the full-size Passion and then a fresh sugar treatment. And I don't know if in all Sephoras if the manufacturer like messed up and accidentally like switched up the products, but it was a win-win situation for me anyway. The very next thing I have to show you is also from Fresh, and I think that this is the perfect gift to give someone just because it's so nice and tidy and it has a lot of stuff in it, and it's a great stocking stuff or a gift in general, and it's really inexpensive, especially for friends and stuff. I like to spend around $25 to $30 just because I don't have a huge budget to shop for my friends, so this is a really great gift. So this is in this little set here, and it comes with a face cleanser, a lip polish, just like the other thing that I just showed you, the color Passion, or no, this is in the color Berry, and it's a really nice plum color, and a mascara. So cute little gift set, and this is $28. The next thing that I have to show you is from Tarte, and it was a lip set also, and I also think that this is a great like holiday gift. I think it was $32, and I'll link like a picture of it here or post a picture of it on the side, and it was awesome. So basically it included 5 of these lip surgences, and one of them was actually in my last favorites video or my last tag, and it's called Enchanted. Love this color. It's a really pretty red. Then there's this pretty pink color. This one's pretty sheer. Then there is this one in Elite, and it's like a coral color, super cute, and then 2 other like miscellaneous colors. So I thought this was a cool little kit to try out, and it has 5 lip products, and I love lip products, and they're also very nourishing for the lips, which I definitely am a fan of. Thing that I have for makeup is the Hoola bronzer, and I am a huge fan of this. I just purchased it, and it was my very first bronzer from BeFit and my very first Hoola, and I know everyone talks about this, and it definitely lives up to its hype. I like this because it's matte, so I can really contour my face with it, and then I don't look like Edward Cullen when I go to school, and I'm not super shimmery and sparkly, just because this is a nice matte color. So really am a huge fan of this, and I definitely recommend you guys check it out, and I think that I got this for 20% off, so that's awesome as well. I forgot to show you guys this at the start, but some of the items that I have that I showed you from Sephora are from online. So I did order, or like with every single purchase you get some samples. So the very first one is the L'Occitane Creme Precious Cream. I really should know how to pronounce this because I do take French, but I have no clue. And I haven't tried this yet, but I got this, the Pore Professional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores, and this is from BeFit. Haven't tried this, but I hope I like it. And then the last thing that I got is the Burberry Sport, and this is like a roller ball. It's quite big, and that's because I had, I think, 1,200 points from Sephora, so I just used 100 of them to get this. And I'm kind of sick right now, so I'm not sure how this smells, but I'll let you guys know when I'm not sick. Oh, and then the very last thing that I got in terms of like samples is this one, and it's the Josie Maran Argan Cleansing Oil, and I've heard a lot about this, so I'm excited to try this out. And then I also have a lipstick from MAC that I purchased, and I'm so excited to show this to you because I know that I stated in my last video that I have a Revlon lipstick in the color Black Cherry, I believe, and I didn't really like the consistency of it because it didn't have staying and like long wear power, but I found an exact dupe from MAC, and this actually does stay on perfectly, and it's called Dark Side, so it's this really pretty like plum color. And sorry that I have like paint all over my arms. I take studio art at my school, so that's why. Anyways, I love this color, and I definitely recommend it for like the fall and winter time. Such a pretty like deep cherry color. Okay, so I'm sorry that this video is kind of scattered. I have like MAC and Sephora and then drugstore, and I'm like bouncing back and forth, but I have 2 more drugstore things to show you. So the very first one from the drugstore is this EOS lip balm, and I don't know what color or flavor this is, and I think it's Strawberry Passion, something along those lines, but I love the smell of this, and the color is just so bubbly and like really picks me up. And then the last thing from the drugstore is the Ever Straight Brazilian Keratin Therapy Flat Iron Spray, and I don't flat iron my hair and I don't curl my hair, but I am trying to get it like to the point where it's happier and healthier, and this just really does work as a hairspray for me, and since it does have keratin in it, it really rejuvenates your hair and keeps it healthy and like strong, I guess. So this is nice just to keep away flyaways. I spray a little bit on the top and rub it all over my crown area, and I like that. And so the very last thing that I have that's beauty related is the Ipsy bag for the month of November. So I know that you guys can't get the November bag anymore, but I'm just giving you guys a sense of what's in it. So maybe you'll want to order the December one or the January one or so on and so forth. And it's $10 a month, and I think it's a really cool service. But this month I was a bit disappointed. So the very first thing in here is this super glittery, kind of obnoxious nail polish color, and it's super glittery and really hard to take off. It has some rose gold flecks to it, which I think is pretty, but overall I think it's a little bit tacky just because I'm not a fan of glitter. The next thing in here is an eyebrow gel, and it's from Cella, and I've never heard of this brand before. This is decent. It's basically a clear mascara that you can rub over your eyebrows after like you fix the shape of them and stuff, and I don't know, I was okay, as I said, with that product. I wasn't really a huge fan of this month's bag. But the next thing I have here I really do like, and it's the Marvelous Moxie lip color, and it's just a really shimmery plum color. I love this because I am a huge fan of like darker colors, so this looks really great over the MAC lipstick that I just showed you guys. And then the next 2 things, or the last 2 things in here, is an eyeliner, and this is just a black color, and it's from the brand Starlit. Again, it's okay. I have a whole bunch of like black eyeliners already, so I feel like they could have included a more fun color, like a blue or a plum. I don't know, something a little bit more festive, but it's alright. And then the last thing I do like, and it's called Meet Matte, and it's an eyeshadow, and it's this really pretty like brown color, and it's called Matte Batali. So it's really pretty, and it's just a basic matte brown. So that is the end of the beauty portion of this haul. If you guys would like to see the clothing that I got, click anywhere on the screen and it will direct you straight there. And yeah, I hope you guys like this, and if you guys want to do like the 30-day workout system that I showed you guys previously, I'll link that channel down below as well. And yeah, so hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving and holiday time in general, and I'll go ahead and see you guys in part 2 of this video. Bye!